Greetings and welcome. I'm Gloria Cannon Dickinson. I'm the eldest daughter of Dolores Cannon. I wish to share something with you, so come as I talk with you. I am one of a large growing number of cancer survivors. I didn't know I had cancer. I knew there was something wrong, but I didn't know what. I went to my normal doctor and he suggested I go to a specialist. And there the story begins. Now please remember, when you're dealing with medical, physical, anything dealing with the body and healing, there's a whole. There's your metaphysical, your herbal, and your physical. You need all three of those for it to be taken care of right. When I went to the specialist, he didn't know what was wrong. He couldn't take a biopsy, and which I found out later, I am glad he didn't. Then an ultrasound was done, and from that it was decided that, yep, I needed a hysterectomy, along with possible lymph nodes taken. So off to another doctor. This one was fun. Everybody was so supportive. And I had the support of my mates, my lover, my friends, my family, always there for me. Positive is the key. With the doctor, before I saw him, I checked out what procedures would be done. And there was one called the Da Vinci surgery, which was robotic assist. Talk about high tech. But it ended up being the most uninvasive. So you weren't cut nose to toes. And much easier on the body. So when I saw the doc, we talked, and we talked about that procedure, and so it was said that would be done, and it was scheduled. Things went fast. Get to the surgery. As I said, everybody was very supportive, and it wasn't until afterwards in the recovery that I found out that I had cancer. And it turned out the lymph nodes were also taken and they were clean, which was very good. That was a little bit more relief off. It's always wise to listen to your body, see signs that are not there, and not be afraid to go find out what is wrong. Why is my body acting this way? Sure, you have your guides. You may be already doing herbal, but you still need that physical. You have to trust the docs that you're talking to. After the procedure and stuff, laying there and thinking, you got time to think. You can't do anything. I got to thinking about Mama. I had been in her house after she had passed to the other side, and I saw signs that were the same thing that I went through. And I wondered, where was her support? Who was helping her? She was always, seemed vital and always on the go. But who was there for her? Surely her traveling companions would have noticed something, I would think. I would think back to Grandma would say, your mama needs to go see the doc. But that was 20 or more years ago. I wasn't there, but other ones of the family were there. Where was her support? Well, they came back and said that the tumor that was in my uterus had not gone through the wall, but I would have to have radiation. Here is another step. And it was a good radiation. It was not chemo. It's what they called a pinpoint. A very local, I guess you could think of Star Trek and bones on there. How they would use that silly little device and healed them. That, in a sense, was how the pinpoint radiation was done. I had so many sessions, and then that was it. I did find out from the metaphysical side that all was taken care of, that I was clean. There would be no more worries. Of course, there's still checkups to do, which is fun. I get to meet with my 2 docs at different times, and everything is fine for good checkups. Was it scary? Yeah. Not knowing what's going to go on. Radiation treatment, was it scary? Yes. You're alone in a room with a door that is this thick, and the only ones with you that you knew were with you was your guides, who are with you all the time. But my other support was out waiting for me on the other side of the door. They were always there. And I think the key is keeping the positive around you. Because anytime anybody hears that word cancer, they automatically think you're on your deathbed. Well, that's not so. Why give it more power with negativity? Positive is definitely the way to be. Keep up what stiff upper lip. Life is great. And now, peace go with you until we meet again. And I'm sure we will, lots of times.